Hello dear students, I hope you are all doing well. My name is Gonur Srinivas Kulkarni. In this class we are going to learn about profit and loss account, how we can make profit and loss account. This is our part 8 series in financial accounting and analysis subject. Before starting this video, I would like to request you to see 1 to 7 videos, 1 to 7 parts, that is from accounting equation, ledger account, journal, trial balance, trading account. Earlier sections we have discussed about the topic and we have solved number of problems. In our class we are going to see about profit and loss, that is part 8. So in this profit and loss we are going to know about how to get net profit or net loss. We have one formula, one standard formula, that is gross profit plus incomes and gains minus expenses and losses. By solving this one we will get the net profit or net loss. So we shall see the pro forma. See, what is the pro forma? In profit and loss we have two things, we can make profit and loss account with two types, that is horizontal one and vertical one. So what is the rule, a rule: write all the indirect or office level expenses on debit side and write all indirect incomes on credit side. Let us see horizontal pro forma. It will be very easy. What you will write, firstly make a table and write debit side on the left side and credit side on the right side. Write the heading of profit and loss account of dash for the year's endings. It means account of means you can write anybody's name like Srinivas for the year ending March 31st 2024, like that you can write. So this is a pro forma. It means on credit side write all indirect or office level expenses on debit side, write all indirect incomes on credit side. Let us start let us start with the particulars. To gross loss brought down. See, gross loss brought down, this we had got from trading account, that will be on credit side. And on the credit side we had by gross profit brought down, this will be by trading account debit side. From there we will write on credit side. And gross loss brought down, this we will write by trading, it will be brought down from trading account credit side. So what are the indirect or office level expenses? First one is write like this: to administrative expenses, that is to salaries, to rent, to rates and taxes. This also falls under administrative expenses. To insurance, administrative expenses. To printing and stationery, administrative. To audit expenses, administrative expense. To legal expenses, to general expenses, to repairs. These are all falls under administrative expenses, that is indirect level of expense. Next subheading is that is to selling and distribution expenses, that also falls on the debit side of P&L. So what it includes: to carriage outwards, to advertisements, to bank charges, to commission, to bad debts, to travel expenses, to packaging expenses. All this falls under selling and distribution expenses. And coming to third one, to financial expenses, to discount allowed, to interest and capital, to interest on loans. This also falls under debit side of profit and loss account. Coming to credit side, we actually I have told you by gross profit brought down, this will be noting from the trading account. Second one is by discount received, by interest received, by commission received, by rent received, by interest on drawing, by apprentice premium, by profit on sales of accounts, by bad debt recovered. These are all means these are all indirect incomes that you have received, and you are noting all those on credit side of P&L account. Please listen carefully and follow this pro forma so that you will be able to solve the problems also. My request would be, take this form as a printout and keep it aside. By solving the problem you can identify the things which will fall on debit side and credit side. Easily you can note down and we can make a table, profit and loss account table. Let us solve one problem, then you will understand. This is the pro forma which I made here, or this is the actual things what it will be. I mean, what are the things are will be on credit side and debit side. The same thing I have written here, but in a small manner. That's it. Let us solve one problem, then you will understand. First problem is given gross profit is 1 lakh, rent paid is 10,000, salary is 20, discount received 40, interest received 10,000, carriage outwards 20,000. What you do is you take the printout of the pro forma of P&L, keep it aside and try to identify gross profit. It will be fall on credit side right here. By gross profit brought down 1 lakh rupees. Rent paid, what it is ma, where it will fall, see the pro forma, it falls under debit side right here 10,000. Salaries, see the pro forma, where it falls, it is indirect expenses right 20,000. Discount received, it falls under income ma, indirect income, so it falls under credit side. See the pro forma, interest received, carriage outwards right here, carriage outward to credit side, interest received is 10,000 right on credit side. So take a total of debit side 10,000, 20, 20, 50 and try to do the total of gross profit 1 lakh 40, 50, 1 lakh 50,000. So you will be having net profit carried down, that is 1 lakh you have to write on debit side. If it is net loss, you would have written on credit side by net loss brought down, you would have written here, but here we got net profit carried down, that is 1 lakh. Please write the difference here, wherever it is low write the things and try to balance. So we are balancing 1 lakh 50,000 and 1 lakh 50,000. Next problem ma, try to solve this one. Gross profit is given, salary paid are given, discount allowed, interest received, commission received and office expenses. Try to keep the pro forma aside and try to identify the things and keep it in respect to debit side or credit side, and at last try to balance that one. Wherever it is showing less, make it as a net profit, where it is low, write on the credit side like net loss brought down and balance them. I am giving you as a homework ma, just try to solve this one. See, this is our third problem. Given gross profit is given, salaries paid, discount allowed, interest received, commission received, office expenses. Try to identify the indirect expense, indirect income and write down in corresponding credit or debit section, that's it, and balance them. Wherever it is less or wherever it is more, do it as a net profit and net loss and try to balance them so that we can make profit and loss account. Next one ma, next question. See, I have merged trading account and profit and loss account. Try to keep the trading account pro forma and profit loss pro forma with you and try to identify the given things in the question so that easily you can write here. See, opening stock, it falls under trading account, we will write on debit side. See the pro forma, it is 10,000. Again given purchases, again trading account debit side, we will write 20,000. See, purchase returns is given 10,000, deduct that one, you will get 10,000. Wages you will get 10,000 ma, here it given in the question 10,000. And again by sales, where it is sales is given 1 lakh, sales return is given. See, last closing stock is also given, right? Credit side of trading account, how much you are getting, 1 lakh 30, right? If you do the sum, you will get 1 lakh 30. Kindly do here 30,000. So 1 lakh will be our, try to balance this one ma. We got gross profit carried down right here 1 lakh, so that we are able to do the balancing. Next one, same to the gross profit, what it will be in profit and loss account, it will be go on credit side of profit and loss account. See, the same thing we have brought down 1 lakh here and we have written by rent received, because this is a indirect income, that's why we have written 5,000 here. To salaries, office, carriage outward, these are all indirect expense or administrative expense, that's why we are writing here, that falls under profit and loss debit side. So try to balance ma, 1 lakh 5,000 it will be, so here what it will be, 35,000. So our net, try to balance this one, wherever it is less, or if it is less on the debit side, write to the net profit carried down, like 70,000 is there, we had written, because 1 lakh 5,000 minus 35,000, we got net profit. Try to balance that one ma. This is our problem. Coming to next problem, try to solve this problem ma. Same problem. Keep the trading account pro forma and profit and loss account pro forma printout with you, and try to identify the given things in the question and keep it here. Trading account and profit and loss account. Opening stock, again debit side. Purchases, debit side of trading account. Carriage inwards is given, so it is a direct expense now. That's why trading account debit side. Salaries, indirect expense. Advertising expenses, indirect one. Interest received, it is profit and loss credit side. Carriage outwards, it is profit and loss debit side. Closing stock, it falls under trading account credit side. Just balance this one. In this problem we got gross profit. Bring that gross profit to credit side of profit and loss, then try to balance this one. You will get net profit or net loss. If it is less in debit side of profit and loss, write it down as net profit carried down. If it is less in credit side, write net loss brought down. Simple, and balance that one. Do this problem as a homework, ma. See, everything is given same, ma. Just see here. I mean the pro forma, keep the pro forma and try to identify. I hope by this you have understood profit and loss account. One thing, ma, just try to understand the pro forma. What are the things are there and how we can interpret that one. It means how to identify that one. It is very important. The thumb rule is write all the indirect or office level expenses on debit side and all indirect incomes on credit side. That is profit and loss account. We are following the horizontal form. You can make a vertical form also. There is no issue in that one. Please like and subscribe my channel. I hope you people have understood the profit and loss account. It's very easy. Please go through this 1 to 7 parts so that you will able to understand the entire subject. Thank you for watching this video.